speak for myself. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
The first topic among specialty speeches was speak off the cuff. First reaction for me was hold your cuffs, so you will be off the cuff anyway. But I think that will not have worked here. So I called him, I asked him to select some topics, the topics that he selected. I kept saying, no, please don't raise your hands. Don't raise your hands, please, on this topic. But I called for it. And the topic is mentoring new Toastmasters. An interesting topic, something close to my heart, for one reason, that it was almost 3 years ago that I came on this dais for the first time, gave my P1, and at that time, for all those who are new, we had some really rebellious, some really exuberant speakers that we had in Toastmasters. Some of the best ones that we ever had. Right? And we had, I don't remember the names, Sunny was there and Nirmit was there, Juche was there. Some of them whom you would love to speak, love to listen to, but at the same time, speaking in front of them, you know how it feels. I came here and it was possible for me to go from P1 to be here wearing my ACG1 because there was someone holding my hands, pushing me, pulling me, casualing me to speak and telling me how and what to speak. My own mentor. And whenever you get mentored, it's kind of a debt that you get on your head from someone which you can repay only by passing on the debt to someone else. That was the prime reason which motivated me towards mentoring others. Yes, there were others too, like I had to complete my CL and that requires some mentoring, and there were others which I'll come to. And while I went ahead and started mentoring, what I found is anyone who starts his speech journey, his Toastmaster journey, is like this balloon. Transparent, no color, nothing. Once he gets a hang of being here, speaking out, it's so vibrant, so energetic. You know, people can look at him from long distance, and he wants people to look at him the way someone wearing yellow T-shirt does. And it's the job of the mentor to contain this void, to give that person his own style, and make him identify his own style, which brings a pinch of redness to it and makes the person really orange. The one all can appreciate. It's not a coincidence that our earth itself is in orange shape. Once you revolve properly, once you get the direction, correct direction, you get that shape and the color actually. That's the job of the mentor. Or, giving another example, I would say, the job of the mentor is that of a gardener. Everyone is like a seed. A lot of potential is there in everyone. Well, all of us have been given a time. Sometimes we use it a lot at places where we should not, and sometimes where we should have spoken, we get it tight. But the potential is there in everyone. Mentor is there to change that seed to a bud. They will nurture her with all the minerals, all the fertilizers that you can, making this as a fertile ground and making a bigger tree. And when the tree grows up, like a real gardener, sit down and enjoy what you did. That's the job of the mentor. But while the mentor does it, there are a lot of stuff that the mentor has to go through. First of all, in order to mentor someone, in order to make sure the person goes and speaks continually, you have to take any approach. Sam, Dam, Danda, Dedi. Sometimes you have to go and say, you know, you are such a nice speaker. You know, you are lying at that point of time. Maybe after a year, if you speak the same thing, it might be true. At that time, you still have to, you are such a nice speaker. Why don't you go and deliver? Or, see, that person joined after you. Wow. See the difference. Keep on going. Sometimes, buddy, what about a coffee? Coffee with Prashanth is a famous term, infamous term, I would say. And certain times, you really have to do something beyond your normal listening. I call it beating up. Some of the mentees have been through it. All these have to be done. And while you do that, you also have to make sure you take care of certain stuff. A person, once he jumps in to Toastmaster, there are one of the two types. One is the one whom someone has pushed. The manager has pushed into the pond. The another one who's really enthusiastic and wants to go speak. As a mentor, you need to identify which character the person is, and based on that, you need to take care. There have been cases, a person came in, I want to deliver a speech, I want to deliver a speech every week, I want to give, I'm not getting slots, this and that. And I had to sit down with him, explain to him why he is not getting slots, slow him down. On the other hand, I have to give pace to someone. So, as a mentor, you don't just nurture the mind, but also contain the momentum. Inertia, we all know, is a very bad thing. And controlling inertia, pushing it, stopping it, pushing it, giving a momentum is the job of the mentor. Make sure once it rolls, it keeps on going. At the same time, you need to sometimes tell him, rolling stones gather no stone, no mass. And that's why he needs to stand up, stay a bit, and then go ahead. These are some of the things that you do in order to mentor a new person. But it's always better to take up a new person and mentor him, because it's much easier to train a child than to mentor a man. Start from there. And what you get in return is, one, I have already told, CL man will get credit. Second thing is, your debt goes off. Third thing is, you get satisfaction. I've done something worthwhile. Fourth one is, by doing all that, you learn, your own learning goes up. There are a lot of things that we learn from our mentees. And while doing all that, you gain a lot of respect. So why not to do that? So all of you who have gained certain mass, who have been through this process for some time, please gear up and start mentoring. Over to you, Prashanth.